All right, we're back for another Sync Producer. Oh wow, that that volume was spicy. Shout out to everybody in the stream. Let me know where you guys are from. Let me know what you do. We're back for another Sync Producer Live. Excited to answer some questions on sync licensing. This will be a live Q&A, and then later we're gonna do some live music reviews, seeing if your music is ready for TV and film. That's gonna be exciting. Yeah, man, it's been a crazy week, busy week. Let me see. We got Michael. I see Michael in the building. Said, we're scheduled to be flying to England now, but flight got canceled. Technical difficulties on the plane. Flying tomorrow instead. Glad to be here with awesome people. Let's go. Hopefully you have a great flight. It is Friday again. We got Janie HB in the building. We are definitely back. Good to see y'all. Let's see. We got Ward Works in the building. What's good? Jason from Ontario, Canada is in the building. We got Tony D123, first time here. Shout out to Tony in the building. Let me finish this coffee though. All right. Got my last sip of caffeine in. I am ready to go. We got Theodore Burr in the building from Wilmington, North Carolina. What's good, Theodore? Allison Dinner with the dinner tonight. Fried chicken tenders, rice, and broccoli. Let's go. Allison is on point with the dinner yet again tonight, providing the hub members with virtual meals on Allison every Friday night here. That's why we come back every Friday night for those meals. We got Malloy Yahoo. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I probably butchered it. I'm sorry if I did. Shout out to the new hub members in the building. Or is it just Mellow Yahoo? I feel like it's Mellow Yahoo. The way it's broken up in the profile picture, that seems like it could be right. I think I got that one. Sanford, Florida, music producer, guitarist, artist. I love to see it. It says wrong channel, but it's all good. Let's see. We got Davey Dave in the building. What's up, Davey Dave? Good to see you. So yeah, welcome to the newbies, the first timers. Welcome to the hub. If you're trying to learn how to get your music placed in TV and film at a high level and not be replaced by AI, join Sync Producer Hub at syncproducerhub.com. Link is in the description. I believe it's pinned in the chat. Come join us. We'll teach you how to produce your music, get it ready for TV and film, and we'll root for you along the way and help you improve as well. It's really boring to do this by yourself. I'm just saying. I tried it before. It was very boring alone. Way more fun doing this with the community, let me tell you. So shoot, man, we got a couple wins. I think it's just me this week. Everybody's been working. We've had our heads down for sure. Let's see. Yeah. Because then we shared her win the week before last because we weren't here last week. Win for me, new sports album dropped. This was the one I did with the homie Philo. Rest in peace, Philo. They finally dropped the album that we produced. He did all the lyrics and vocals on in like record time. It was crazy. I've never seen anyone turn around full songs that quick. It's kind of insane. But he knocked them out. Yeah, like half the album knocked out in like 2 days. It's crazy. But they released it. Shout out to Audio Network. They also kind of paid homage to him by throwing his last name up on the jersey. Let me move my head out the way so you can see it. So shout out to Philo and the Baker fam. So a sports album, excited to see what that does in terms of syncs. Should be pretty exciting. And you know, we kept the songs pretty broad in terms of sports, right? It's not like obviously basketball or obviously football or obviously whatever, any type of sport. So hopefully it'll land in a bunch of different worlds in terms of sports. So that happened. One win that I didn't share was I got two tracks signed. Actually, the 2 tracks that got signed were 2 tracks that I produced on the MPC key. So the MPC key 37 has officially earned its keep in this studio. So it's going to stick around because it created something that got signed. That's the That's the test for any piece of gear that comes into the studio. Can you generate income for us? So the MPC did that. We got 2 tracks signed. Excited for those. I imagine, I don't know, maybe in the next few months, maybe those will come out at some point. But it was some positive hip hop stuff. Super straightforward stuff. I think I did those. I think I got this little mobile setup and I just like rolled it into some random room in the house. For just, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I just need like a different scenery. Sometimes I just get, I don't want to say bored, but sometimes I just want to sit somewhere else. Like I don't want to look at the same thing all the time. So I just move around. So so that happened. Got those 2 tracks signed. MPC proved itself to be keep worthy. So we'll keep rocking with that. Speaking of MPC, and as you guys have questions, drop them in the chat and we'll start getting to some questions. Native Instruments has been acquired by InMusic. I'm sure most of you have heard by now. I feel like InMusic is just, I mean, at this point, they're just like, yo, let's just take over and just monopolize all the music gear and hardware companies. So that should be interesting. It should be interesting indeed. I'm actually, I'm excited to see kind of what they do with that. I'm excited to see what they do with that. Personally, I don't see the machine sticking around, in my opinion. I don't see the need, the point of it, unless, I mean, they just wanted to keep it for the Native Instrument side and they just didn't touch anything hardware. But I feel like scratch that and then throw all the Native Instrument sounds on MPCs. That's my vote. And then everybody will just get an MPC if they want a drum machine. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it plays out. Literal definition of earning your keep. Literally. Keith Boney had a hell of a win this week. Where was it? Oh, yeah, no. Dude just had an entire human. He did share that. It was like in another post. Congrats to Keith and his family on the newborn. That's what Keith been doing. Keith been sleepless. Congrats on the new baby. Wait. Who was that? Somebody had twins in the community. I don't know if that was Keith though. I think that was somebody else. Who had twins? Didn't somebody have twins not too long ago? There is a chance. Indeed. We got G-Fi in the building. What's up, G-Fi? We got AP Von Lon in the building. What's good? Good to see you. So yeah, we'll see. I am glad to hear that Native Instruments, I'm glad they figured something out. I like their sounds. I hope they I haven't downloaded the updated contact thing. Hopefully they worked out those issues. Because it seems like everybody be kind of having tech issues with that. But yeah. So yeah, congrats to Keith, man. Yes, indeed. What's up, Terrence? Good to see you. Pronounce Bonet like Lisa Bonet. We learned that in the spotlight. Oh, Keith Bonet. Ah, yes. So yeah, speaking of Sync Producer Spotlight. I said not Sync, that's something else. Sync Producer Spotlight. Seth Hood is on tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Tune in. Jason's going to be hosting that. Jason Dowdy Music here on YouTube. So definitely check that out. Get to catch up with Seth. Get to hear his journey, his background, how he got started in Sync, the placements on the Tyler Perry shows, Fear Factor, all of that stuff. So definitely tap in for that tomorrow night. Should be dope. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a busy week. A couple wins project wise. We got as a community, we submitted to another brief to a music supervisor this week. So we got that. But man, we were pushing close on that one. That one was within the hour. But we got it done. Shout out to AI for the assist and helping things. Man, I'm telling you, the admin stuff, man, AI, shout out to Claude. It's been saving time. Shout out to LW. Thank you, LW, for dropping that link. It is indeed. Listen, y'all know I'll tear up a name very, very quickly. So yeah, dope stuff. What else? Oh yeah, and then we had another brief that I submitted, some of the tracks that Hub members had submitted for a previous brief, so we were able to kind of pitch some of those. So we'll see what happens with that. So we're like getting on this music, putting this music to work, man. And then next week I'll be circling back around to some other projects that have been in the works. A couple collabs. Actually, all of them are collabs in some way, shape, or form. Quite a few, like literally, man. Yeah, it's like 5 projects or something. So it's definitely been busy. It will continue to be busy. We dropped the Shades of Sync brief for this year's Brief Beast. So if you want a chance to write the theme song for Shades of Sync this year, you want details on that, go to my Instagram page at Clint Music. There's a post about it. You'll see me wearing a belt, wrestling belt. Watch that post for details on how you can get access to that. We are giving the winner an opportunity to have their music played throughout the conference while music supervisors and publishers and decision makers are in the building, literally listening. And we're going to give you $1,000 sync fee for that. So there's an opportunity to literally get paid to come to the conference, which is crazy. And we brought the affiliate joint back. So if you are going to the conference, invite other people, use your affiliate link, and then you could end up coming to the conference for free or even getting paid for it. Some people ended up like they invited enough people to where like we paid them basically. It's crazy. Brief Beast. Yes. Thank you guys. I was not going to mess with AI until you talked about metadata. Man, listen, that metadata, AI was created for metadata. But seriously though, man, like if you think of like all the things that are not music and what we do, but that is also still necessary, aka metadata, AI can handle it with ease. And then, disco, if you're using disco's already, they're already making things a little bit easier with the, the auto tag features and the lyric transcription. The lyric transcription is a lifesaver. 'Cause I remember a day, and it wasn't that long ago, where I used to sit there and listen and like transcribe in real life, like listen to the track, typing out the lyrics, because I would never write I would just always just record, just straight to whatever I was recording in, and then go back and type out the lyrics. That's like, I feel like most people kind of do it that way, but it took time, man, just to get a lyric sheet. Show. Do the contributors all have to be Shades attendees? No, they do not. You do not have to be an attendee to submit to the brief. But attendees, like when it comes down to like, okay, let's say we're down to like a few choices, whoever holds a ticket is going to hold weight for sure, because the way we see it's going to create a bigger opportunity for you if you're in the building as well. Because now, like, let's say you win and you're in the building, your music is playing, and you're walking around with this massive belt or whatever we decide. I think we're doing the belt again. I'm not sure, but you're walking around with this massive trophy, which is a conversation starter, and it's your music. It's just, it will accelerate things. Let's just say that. Because you already got proof that you can deliver quality music. Everybody's listening to it. It sounds great coming over all these speakers in the venue. So it's going to be a good look for you. Like, you can literally say, that's my song playing right now. So great conversation starter. Ken, what's good, Ken? Shout out to Ken in the building. Larry Bradshaw, what's good? G5 going on the third Shades of Sync conference. Shades of Sync is almost 3 years old. No, this is the fourth one. This is the fourth one. Wait. Cause we did two. We did two in Buckhead. And then last year we had to get a bigger venue. So we moved venues last year. So that was the third one. This is the fourth one this year. That's wild. Let's go. Yeah, man, every Friday, unless we state otherwise. But yeah, we do these every Friday. Check in with the community. If people are stuck, ask questions. Speaking of which, let me open up the member only room if you guys want to come up on video or audio and ask questions. Otherwise, you can type them in the chat and I'll pull them up. We got LV Drizzle tapping in. What's good, man? Hope all is well. Yeah, nah, man, it's flying, bro. Like, literally, time is flying. So it's crazy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting everybody. Should definitely be a good time. But yeah, AI metadata, man. Like, if you don't use AI for anything else, man, like I highly recommend using it for all the things that slow you down from making more music, because it frees up your time to be able to make more music, which is like, that's the thing that we license. That's the thing that makes us money. So if we can do more of that, then that's leverage. And then, create systems around the boring stuff. So yeah, it helped me out a lot on the last project, the last 2 tracks that got approved. It bounced stems for me. It did the renaming for me, because they had things like named a certain way. So it did that, renamed the files, did the folder organization for me based on their guide. So basically I gave it the PDF, say, this is how they want files organized, create me a folder using this, this same organization. And then boom, it did it. put the files where they needed to be. We zipped that up and yeah, sent everything off. Yeah, nah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like we dug deep into it inside the community, man. We did a full like run through like a 2-part series on just like how I'm using it. Some crazy stuff. Let me see. Seems like times when a person is deep in this sync. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Being a sync agent for an artist, is it as simple as having signed documentation on who controls the masters and the one-stop contact? I guess it depends on what all you want to do as a sync agent. I think it would vary based on the agent. But yeah, I would say, that could be it for the most part. And then just being clear on like who's responsible for registrations, making sure that stuff is documented properly and done. Obviously managing payments. I guess you would be the one managing the relationships and pitching for the artist. So, yeah. I think the bulk of it is basically an agreement. Zim is in the building. What's up, Zim? Good to see you. I still have not played around with the Ableton and the Claude connector with Ableton. Not sure what that does yet. But eventually I will get around to playing with that because I'm curious as to what that can do. I think when I started, like I was one night I had some extra time and I was going to dig into it, but then I noticed my Ableton was like mad outdated. So I was going to update to the latest Ableton. And then what happened? I was out of space. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to bed. Like, I'm not going down this rabbit hole of deleting files and all this stuff tonight. I'll come back. I got irritated. I'm not going to lie. I was just like, you know what? It's always space when it comes to something with this music stuff. Either I'm downloading a new library and I ain't got enough space. I'm trying to download some new software. I don't have enough space. Got to move everything. But yeah, they supposedly, let me see if I can browse and see if it has like a description. What's the honestly, it doesn't give much information. It just says Ableton knowledge. So let's see. It says ask Claude questions about Ableton Live. Push. Here, I'll share my screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's move me here. No. Yeah. So that way I can share it on social media. So it says ask Claude questions about Ableton Live. Push, move, note, cloud, link, and max for live. Claude will search through product manuals, knowledge-based articles, and video tutorial transcripts to find relevant answers. Experimental. This is a prototype and not an official Ableton product. Results may be incomplete, outdated, or incorrect. Always verify information important information against official documentation, privacy. All searches run locally on your machine. This tool does not make any network requests or API calls beyond what Claude makes itself. So basically, it's just looking at the manual. Basically, what we did with Logic, or what I did with Logic, was just like upload the PDF, the Logic manual. And so anytime I ask a question about Logic, it's going to pull from that information. And I just like making random stuff up. And then when I ask you to do certain tasks, it's looking at that manual to learn how to do those tasks. So yeah, basically it just sounds like they uploaded the manual on all these Ableton products and videos and transcripts and just the knowledge base. So yeah, that's not it's nothing crazy. Probably help navigate Ableton. So I'm not mad at that. I thought it was gonna be something like more like doing specific things, but honestly, you can do that yourself, to be honest. Well, the videos, you probably won't have all the videos and all that stuff, so probably save you a lot of time to just put that connector on there, and then you're good to go. LV Drizzle says, what was your go-to when time seems like this is working, or what low valleys? When I see ones, I'll be like, I know Clint was in them low valleys. Oh yeah, man. Like, it's just, you just keep going. It's because what else are you going to do at the end of the day, right? You're not getting deals. Things aren't getting signed. A lot of briefs aren't coming through. And honestly, there's a low valley. Like every year, there's always a time where it's like things are very, very quiet. You don't see a whole lot of activity, and then all of a sudden things pick up. So you have two options when those slow times come. It's just like, sit and like dwell on the fact that it's slow and then complain about it, or keep working and know like this doesn't last and is going to pick back up. So I can either position myself now to be ready when it picks back up, or take this time as like a reset time to just gather inspiration, gather some new sounds. I like to do stuff like that. Like, man, maybe, when things are slow, that's when, that was around the time when I bought Ableton. I got Ableton and started playing around with that because I didn't have a lot of briefs that I was working on. So it was the perfect opportunity to like play around with the new DAW and experiment, because I didn't have any pressing projects that I had to turn in. So I had time to play with it, and that keeps me occupied and keeps me productive. And then when things pick back up, like some of the stuff, I just stayed in Ableton and was just working in Ableton for a while. And, I didn't feel like as slow. I was a little slow, but I didn't feel as slow because I had that time to practice and learn Ableton. At least to the point to where I can produce some music in it. So I'll do stuff like that, or I'll use that time to like clean up my system, move files where they need to be, so I can kind of just see clearly what's current right now. If it's some music that I know is going to be requested down the line, I'll just work on that and just build catalog that way, because I know it's coming down the pipeline. Yeah, like I'll just use that time as inspiration, time to learn, study, or time to just work on, continuing to build the catalog. So that's what I do, and that'll keep you. At least it keeps me. It keeps me occupied, basically. So I'm not just like sitting around waiting. Or I'll another thing I'll do, I'll like reorganize the studio. Like I'll switch it around or something. Pretty sure when I switched this around, I was probably, it wasn't a lot going on. So I was just like, all right, well, let's unplug everything and reorganize it. So I'll do stuff like that. Great time to do that. Jason says, or create that album you've always been meaning to make since demand is low. Yep. Yeah, I think it's just understanding it is what it is. There's a season for everything, and then just not get frustrated by it. Because when it's busy, man, it's just like, it reminds me of when I was a kid, man. Growing up in Ohio, during the winter, when you had those super cold days, you just outside walking to school, you just like, bro, I can't wait till it's summer. Like, bro, I'd rather just be hot right now than this cold. It's like that. And then when it's summer, it's like, man, it's so hot outside, bro. Like, I just want some snow. Like, I just want to dive in snow right now. So it's just like, just enjoy what it is in that season, because you know that next season is coming around and you probably gonna have some complaints about that too. So, just be grateful for where you are in the moment. Have become a sync manager for some of my sister's catalog, which turns out to be like a regular artist manager. Have set her up with publishing under my company. Super dope. I see y'all keeping it in the fam. Let's go. That's a dope move. Hoping FL comes up with a claw connector soon as well. You know what? I wonder if you can probably like make them. I wonder if you can make them. I feel like you can make stuff public. Or is that something else? Yeah, it looks like, I guess you can create custom connectors, or you can connect a custom connector. I'm not sure how you build them or anything, but that's a whole new rabbit hole. Yep. 100%. Yep. Get those templates together. 100%. Is the mute button the first thing you plug back in? Oh, yes. We must plug in the mute button so that we have the option to mute when we go live, specifically during music reviews, around the time when we're listening to Miguel's tracks. You can definitely make something like that, but the one FL will release will have access to their backend API, so things will work much smoother. Oh yeah, that would be fire. The masa chips, I don't have any. I need to restock. I haven't had any in a while. I got my snack tonight. I got some pistachios and cookies. I'm eating cookies tonight. So yeah, that's what I do, man. When things are slow, those are the things I do to keep it moving. But it doesn't get that slow. Like it usually about, I may have like one pocket throughout the year where, I can maybe chill a little bit and play around, but yeah, so I just enjoy it because I know it's coming. This year may be a little different though, because usually, like at the very beginning of the year, I'll have some time to just kind of relax. Not necessarily relax, but like you know, breathe a little bit. I haven't had that this year. It's been go. It's been go since like top of January. It's crazy. I love it though. I love it. So, yes, AI. I seen ChatGPT's image generator get a massive upgrade. I think they're winning right now in terms of image generation. I'll still use that occasionally for like stuff like that. I'm running an idea through Claude as we speak. I'm wondering if it can create me an essential tool. Stay tuned. Dun dun dun. Yeah, let us know. Have I had it create anything new for me? I haven't had it do anything new. I haven't created anything. I haven't created anything new with it this week. I just been producing honestly this week. This has been all production. Yeah. I've had some ideas that that I'll probably revisit to finish. It was some stuff I started, but it just needed like some tweaking. But I just haven't gotten back around to doing that. So we'll see. We shall see. Any other sync questions? Shout out to the new people in the stream, and let me know where you guys are from and what you do. If you have any questions about sync licensing, drop them in the chat, and we'll answer them. LV Drizzle, how's the trailer collab going? It is going. I got a couple parts, like a couple B sections I need to add to a couple tracks, and then I'll be shooting those over. And then, yeah, letting Flares finish those up. See what we can come up with. So, stay tuned for that. I'm sure it's gonna be crazy. I'm excited. Those also will be produced on or at least started on the MPC to to alleviate the gas. I went and bought a pack, and then that turned into like 3 packs, and then a pro pack, and then yeah, I've been using them though. I've been using them, so they going to work. As an experiment, I had Claude run through a small subset of tracks to see how it would categorize them by mood. Either my job is bipolar or it didn't do a great job. It probably, like, it's hit or miss, man, with the mood stuff sometimes. When I've used it so far, okay, what did you use, Aaron? Did you use Claude Chat, Cowork, or Code? Which one did you use for it to pick up the mood? I'm curious. Because code working, okay, against the mood specific local LM. Okay, because I use Code as well. I felt like Code did a better job than, like Chat or Coworker or Chat GPT. I feel like Code Code was more consistent for me than any other way. because I guess apparently it doesn't like necessarily listen to the music, but it's just like going through the data and like I guess making a decision based on what it sees in the data. It's really weird. It's crazy, but yeah, it can't get BPM, which that is the wildest thing to me. I would have thought out of all things, BPM and a nice even round number that's like that equals math. I figured it would get that. Like it's math. If you want an equation, BPM, but it does not get the BPM consistently from track to track. I don't know why. Like all the other stuff it'll pick up on, but you can't pick up on 158 BPM. In 4/4. Michael says, I think my Evo plan is working. I need some sliders that I can change the MIDI channel on, and Claude seems to have come through. Oh, that's dope. Jason with the question, what do you do when you feel like your music is getting stale? I've been doing a lot of tracks lately and I'm not finding the goosebumps. I my indicator is if is the music getting signed for me personally. I don't really care about goosebumps anymore. Like I have like I know if I'm working on something and I get goosebumps that like okay, like I'm excited about it or whatever. That's great. I'll have that moment in different situations or things like that, whether it's in creation or working on a project with somebody or something like that. But for sync, it's just like I don't even care, man. Like if the publisher likes it, go for it. You know what like helped me come to that realization was that making that emotionless album, bro. Completely detached. Like literally we felt nothing, right? So it's just like this is what y'all want. I have the skill to be able to create it and then I send it. So yeah, I just don't. I feel like certain like I feel like the goosebump stuff or stuff where it's just like, man, I want this to feel a certain way. And I like really want to take my time on it. I think those are like projects that I'm working on closely with an artist or something like that. Yeah. But for most of the stuff I do for sync, it's for me it's just it's formulaic in a sense. You know, this is what they need. They need this here, here, here. Boom. Throw that in there. Blah, blah, blah. Boom. Keep it moving. And then, you know, from there, from the initial idea process, it's mostly just do I like the idea? If I don't like it, that's one thing. Like then I'm just not gonna move forward. It's like scratch it. Like if I don't like it, it's going to be harder for me to like kind of go through and finish it. I have to like it, of course, but I don't have to have goosebumps. It doesn't have to be like, oh, wow, this is amazing. It pulls audio spectrum analysis and bases the mood off those. I can see how that could be hit or miss then. Contact multi-instruments with articulation sets use different MIDI channels for each sound. My wheel touch strips are set to MIDI channel 1, need 3 sliders, and I can easily change the settings. That's crazy. Cloud coming up clunch. It'll format it for iOS, so I'll just link my phone to my Mac Mini and control it from this is crazy. Like dude is like building with Claude in real time via chat and like updating it. It is just doing it. That's crazy. Um, Keith, everybody, standing ovation for Keith. Keith is a whole father out here. Shout out to Keith Bonet. We got that last name right this time. I wonder if Flair, that's a great question. Where's Flares? We need to ask Flares. Do you feel goosebumps? 'Cause I feel the same way. And maybe, I don't know, like, is it because it's our own music? Because maybe that's the thing where it's just like, I know what my music sounds like. I'm not, it's hard to like surprise yourself when you know what you do, I guess. So maybe it's for example, there was a time I was collaborating in the studio with a good buddy of mine, another amazing musician. And we're collaborating on some stuff. So we're just going back and forth. We're both key players. So, we're just going back and forth and things. So he does something on the keys. And I'm like, oh, that's fire, bro. Like, what is that? And he breaks it down. So then I sit and I do it. And I was like, oh, I do that. I just do it a little. The timing in which I do it is a little bit different, but it's the same thing. And it's crazy because him playing it triggered something in me. It was like, oh, what's that? But then I play it and I'm just like, it's just that. But maybe that's what it is, man. It's just the fact that it's just us. This is us doing the same thing we've been doing. So we're just, I don't know, unsurprised, ungoosebummed. Cause yeah, I feel the same. Like I listen through y'all stuff and I'm like, oh, that's fire. So yeah, been meaning to ask, what are ground stems? Does the addition of ground change the meaning? Ground stems. What? Who said this? I don't know what that means. Is this from a publisher? It's a new term. I'm telling you, man, every other month you come across something new and different. I'm sure it's something we know, but it's just called something, somebody calls it something different. I think the goosebumps happen when you're playing in your key. The way we react to the different frequencies of that key is different from person to person. I know exactly what you mean. I've experienced that. I'm goosebumped. I be making words up, man. Saw it in the submission form. Ground stems sound like root. Are we talking about gardening or music production? So let's see. I don't know. Let's ask Claude. A publisher is requesting ground stems for music submissions. What in the world is that? Let's see what Claude says. This is gonna be hilarious. All right, so ground stems isn't a widely standardized term in sync publishing. Yeah, I'd say. So the publisher most likely means one of two things. In either case, ask them to confirm, because getting this wrong wastes a bounce session. The two most common interpretations: grouped stems, most likely; bounced submixes grouped by instrument family rather than every single track exported separately. So instead of 40 individual stems, you give them something like drums, percussion, bass, keys, guitar, synths, vocals. That's probably what they mean. That makes sense. This is the standard sync deliverable for most TV film libraries and is what publishers usually want when they say stems. And then 2, background stems or underscore stems, the full mix minus the lead vocal or minus the lead melodic element. So editors can duck under dialogue or use the track as an underscore bed. Some publishers call these TV mix or instrumental plus minus lead versions. Less likely, but possible, foundation / rhythm section stems only, just the quote unquote ground of the track, drums and bass and basic harmonic bed used as a building block. So that could kind of be an underscore. What to send back to the publisher? Look, it gave us a nice little, drafted us a response. Claude is so thoughtful. Want to make sure I deliver exactly what you need. By ground stems, do you mean group stems? By instrument family, drums, keys, blah, blah, blah? Or are you looking for a specific deliverable like an instrumental TV mix or a minus lead version? Happy to bounce however you need them. Also, let me know preferred format. So, yeah, it says that one message protects you from doing the wrong bounce and signals you're a pro who delivers to spec. Boom. So, yeah, still don't really know what that means, but I would ask them for clarification, and they shouldn't have a problem letting you know what they mean by that. So yeah. Have you an X Will or Zero Excalibur collab before that got placed? You know what? We haven't. Wait, no. We haven't collabed on anything as of yet, musically. That would be dope, though. Shout out to both of those guys. Because they both have dope music, too. So, yeah. Let us know what they say, Keith, when they hit you back. If they hit you back. When I play or hear a song in the key of F, it just hits different. Yeah. Keys matter. I think keys matter for sure. Especially, man, like there's been times where I've been like in the middle of like producing a song and then we just decide to like change the key because like the singer, the notes just sound better in a different key, like a higher key, a lower key. Usually it's been like higher. Like I'll go, no, I've gone lower too. Especially if I was recording something, you get to that note in the song, you're just like, oh yeah, we gotta go down. Or if you're like doing like a ballad and you're like at the climax of the song and you want the singer to like go to the next level, and you're also thinking this person also has to perform this live. Is there enough headroom for her to actually pull him or her to actually pull this off? Then yeah, you gotta think about that as well and keep that in mind. So they don't get embarrassed during a live performance. E natural sonically is prettiest. What's your favorite key? D flat / C sharp is my favorite key. I like that one. I like E flat too. F sharp. Well, it's sort of the same thing, dependent, but I like F sharp a lot. I love I don't know, I like the way that one feels a lot. But I like to Yeah, I like to play. I like to play in C sharp, but then I also notice if I'm recording vocals or singing or something, that key doesn't work well for me. And I'm better around I think the E flat F range, depending on what the song is doing. So that's fun. Oh, the good old A. We'll play all around A. Had another scammer try to run a play on me. My first thought was to check the email address. Yep. It's been heavy out here, man. Check that email address. Yep. Yeah. Man, yeah, a lot of people, man. Scams are getting very, very sophisticated, man. Especially with AI, they're getting sophisticated out here. Like they're really stepping their game up and presenting themselves as very professional scams these days. They come with agreements and everything, DocuSigns. I love A on the guitar, but on keys, I'm hitting that transpose button. Hey, man, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Definitely been in plenty of services where, you know, preacher starts hooping in A, organist pushes them up or pushes them down to A flat. It's like, no, get this note. This is where I want you to be right here. But yeah. All right, Cleo, what's good? We are about to transition to live music reviews. Go grab your snack. Go grab your plate of dinner, fried chicken fingers from Allison, and we're going to review some music. So stick around. We'll be right back. Okay. We're back. Shout out to everybody in the stream. We're about to do some live music reviews, seeing if your music is ready for TV and film. If it is, we'll give you some feedback. If it's not, we'll let you wait. No, if it is, we'll let you know. You'll probably get a DJ horn. If it's not, then we'll give you some feedback on how we can help you get it to the next level. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. If you want to submit music, you must be a member of Sync Producer Hub. Link is in the description, pinned in the chat. Join us. You still got some time to get a submission in, and that comment or that post is pinned in the top of the community tab. Here on the Sync Producer Hub, man, yeah, I need to see some fire emojis, man, if y'all ready to dig into this music. We got Nancy Steroids in the building. What's good, man? Good to see you. Cleo entered right as we were transitioning, so Cleo's in the building. Isn't the transpose button the human AI? That is hilarious. Yeah, so let's see. Yep, there we go. Flares, we have a question for you. Do you still get goosebumps when you create your music? Because your music gives us goosebumps, but our music doesn't give us goosebumps. So we're trying to crack the code here. Meanwhile, as we await the Flares answer, I'm going to pull up this leaderboard and see who is on the 7-day leaderboard. We got Davey Dave, we got B Ward, and we got Nate McCallick. Or Matt. I'm going to just stop. Nate, when I see you at Shades again, I'm going to ask you in person to say your last name several times. Actually, no, I'm going to go back to the Sync Producer Spotlight and listen to it several times until I ingrain everybody's name in my head correctly. That's what I'm going to do. All right. Rich just snuck in, submitting a thing only milliseconds ago. Let's go. Silent C in the middle. Okay, wait, here we go. Mahalik. I remember that. I remember something being silent from the interview. I remember that. All right. So we got Davey Dave, B Ward, and Nate. All right. Let's see what y'all been cooking up, man. I'm seeing the fire emojis. That means we're ready to begin. We took a week off, you know. And the week before that, you guys did an amazing challenge where you only used one plug-in. That was impressive. Rich says, my entire name is silent. Yes. Whoever has a kid next, Keith just missed this one, but whoever has a kid next, name your kid something that's silent. The whole name is silent. And then, you know, maybe give them the last name and then just confuse people for the rest of their life. I'm down for that. All right. Davey Dave is up first. Here we go. What's up, Hub fam? I posted this last week. This is the Christmas song with my ex-wife. She is my favorite singer. I know that some of you have already heard it and have given me some great feedback. Thanks to Nate, Janet, Keith, Ken for your input. Just wanted to get feedback from the rest of the Hub fam. Let's go. Let's check it out. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Silent Hill. Yes, name them and then say the first name is silent. Yo, somebody has to do it. That is like a joke that the kid has to live with for the rest of their life. But man, is it hilarious. It would be worth it. It would be so worth it. I'm done having kids, so I can't be the one to do it. But listen, I encourage anybody to try that. Silent Hill. Wow, that would be so fun. All right, let me get back on track. See, Rich coming here playing, getting everybody off track. All right, we got G Jones, the Holiday Medley. Come on, Christmas vibes. Crazy intro.
All ye faithful, joyful and triumphant, oh come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him.
Vocals are crazy.
Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us
This is fire, bro.
adore him. The Lord. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Here's the
Yeah, yo, crazy. That is ready. That joint. Oh my gosh, yo, Dave. Production was perfect. Following the vocalist absolutely crushed that performance. And yeah, this was a fire medley. That joint, yeah, it's ready. If Queen Latifah does another holiday movie, there you go. Now that joint's crazy. That arrangement is crazy. The modulations, the movements, the orchestration, yeah, the harmonies, crazy. Great work. Basically, I mean, let's just do the whole album at this point. Yeah, 100%. 100%. That thing is good, man. All right, well, that's how we start tonight. Put it on, put it on the poll. Put it on the poll. Yeah. Now, Davey, did that give you goosebumps? It being your own production. And did we get an answer from Flares yet? Or is he still thinking about it? All right. Who's next? B Ward. Let's see what B cooked up. That's right around the perfect time to be pulling out the Christmas music too. B Ward. There we go. Good evening, Hub fam. Anthony Clint Jr., you can't give us that much time off. I was trying all kinds of stuff. This is an anthem type sports track, but I dedicated it to the Hub with the urgency and passion this community shows with every music review, brief opportunity, especially the rush to submit music. Even when the audience was ourselves, we have superpowers. Every producer their own. I'm just inspired by everyone. Let's go. You got in there with Rich. All right, Pressure. Let's check it out. Yeah, I feel that. I feel like that's how it usually is. Like, I think it's just because it's us. Oh, did he? Missed it. Okay, we're just checking. This is fire, bro. Mix sounds good too. Yeah. That joint's ready. Goodness. Where are you from again, B? I just feel like you have to be from a certain part of the country for these drums to be knocking like this. It's a vibe. Highlight reel can see some crazy sports over this. That synth tucked in the back. I hear you, bro. And the sound selection. It's crazy. It actually has a Christmas vibe as well. The kick is coming through strong in a good way. Really dope. Was there a sting? It was like a sting plus. Georgia, that's right. Savannah, Georgia. Yeah. You hear those Southern hip hop influences in the sound selection. It's dope. All right. Let's keep it moving. Nate, up next, number 3. Good work, B Ward. Love the mix on that. Love the instrumentation. Yeah, joint's crazy. Joint is crazy. Oh, the internet was acting up. It ended up posting like 3 times. That's crazy. All right. Let's see if we can find Nate's. Do we have a submission from Nate this week? We do. Hey everyone, happy Friday. I started a hip hop dramedy album now that I've had some time off from some projects. Here's the first one. As always, appreciate any tips and feedback. Seaside Shenanigans. Nice title. Exactly. It's definitely has shenanigan vibes. It's ready. Did I do J Horn B Wards? If I didn't, yeah, it was ready. Yeah, this is ready. Like Jason said, it's been going like 200 different shows. Like, yeah. These types of albums and tracks, man, it's really hard to go wrong. Like the only way to go wrong is if the publisher just has enough of it, because it just gets consumed so much, man. It works everywhere. Like it works everywhere. Drums are fire. Yeah, the mix is great too. Low key Christmas vibes. Yep, with those little mallets. Those little mallets in there, boy. You throw some mallets and some bells and some. You cross over. It's crossover appeal. Good stuff, man. Yeah, no doubt. And pizzicato strings. I have heard some publishers like we want dramedy with no pizzicato strings. So if you can also figure out how to create dramedy without pizzicato strings, which honestly, what I found that works well to replace those is just plucks, synth plucks. It's any type of pluck. It can be a synth pluck, it can be anything but a string pluck. But yeah, that joint it'll get used somewhere. No plucking way. Yeah, I've definitely got that. Like, yeah, we want dramedy. It was like just not. We don't want the pizzicatos, the string plucks. Just stay away from that. All right. But so what I do in those situations is I just think, okay, what characteristic does the pizzicato string have that makes this track feel lighthearted and playful? And it's just the shortness of it. It's just like a quick, playful, doesn't sustain really long. It's just plucky. So, all right, let's just go find other sounds that are just like plucky. Plucky and playful. So, nailed it. All right, let's go. Let's keep it moving. Let's scroll to the top. Did I mark that one? Yeah, marked it. All right, TJ Covington. Yep. Man, I'm telling you, man, it's like, it's crazy how like you gotta get creative sometimes with some of these requests, because you just like, what? Like, you say dramedy, immediately the default is pizzicato strings. It's in the template. This is already there. So then when they throw a curveball, it's like, all right, now I gotta think a little bit more now. All right, so TJ says, good morning, everyone. This is a soul funk track that I made for a brief a few months ago. Wanted to get y'all's feedback. It's called Funk Town. Let's check it out. Sounding funky already. Yeah, I agree. This is dope. Only thing I would say is just I think it's fine as is. Only thing I would say if I have to be like nitpicky is just drums, having the drums do something a little different in one of the verses to break that pattern up. Because it starts to feel less human-like because it's just kind of doing the same thing throughout the track. But that's the only thing I would change. But yeah, this sounds dope. I think it's ready. Definitely pitchable. Usable. There you go. Usable. Yeah, definitely funky though. Nailed that. Native Instruments session horns. There we go. Yep, you can drop them. That'll be dope. Yep. Dope work, TJ. I rock with it. Kenneth Clark is up next. What's up, fam? Here's a joint I had for a while now. Excuse me. Wow. Man, those vitamins. Wow. That is not a pleasant burp. All right. Here's a joint I had for a while now. Wanted to get y'all's thoughts on this one. Burn Out. Let's check it out. Like that synth sound. Could be a perfect weight music track. Nice little riser thing happening. Yeah, Kenneth. I rock with it. I think last hook, maybe one more layer of something just to beef it up, beef the last hook up, but absolutely usable as is. Yeah, I like that. I can hear that being used on a bunch of different things. Competition shows, sports stuff, reality shows, different types and genres of reality shows. So yeah, it was a good one. Kenneth has been in the bag. Let's go, Kenneth. I'm pretty sure he has like a whole album of stuff in that lane now. We played Nate's. We got Demetric Cleveland up next. Hello, family. Here is another one from my travel pop album called Chinatown. It has a pop funk vibe to it. Hope you all enjoy. Let's get these wins. I like that concept, travel pop. Asian influence in there. It's like a fun quirkiness to it too. Oh. Hey, let's go. When was F? Yeah, switch up was dope. Key of Life, such a classic album. Oh dang, shouldn't have took that last bite. All right, I like this. It's fun. Switch Up was fire. Drums were smacking. That bass was spicy. It may need to come down a little bit because there's some distortion. Unless that was intentional, then ignore me. But yeah, I like it. The main thing here is going to be if the publisher needs it, which I think if you pitch something like this, like you're doing as a whole album concept, travel pop, yeah, I feel like they would be open to it because it's interesting. That's unique. And yeah, I think that's a great idea. Shout out to Demo submitting that. I think the change in the middle helped to break up the groove without killing it. I agree. It's a nice vibe. Video games. Oh, yeah. I could hear that. I could definitely hear that. That chips was masa lime chip spicy. Oh, my goodness. Not lime. Habanero. Not lime. That lime was dirty. Dirty lime. All right. Let's go. Jason Dowdy. Here's a minimal tension one I did for a brief working with a new music library. Let's go minimal tension. I love minimal tension. I've been itching to do some. I just been tied up on all the other stuff. But I'm gonna get back. I started a minimal tension, like something. I don't even know if you want to call it an album. I got 2 tracks in and then got pulled in a different direction. Let's check it out. Oh, let's go. So much variety for a minimal tension track. This is great. That would be fire. Him and oh my gosh, him and Janelle should like co-host a master class on tension music because they be knocking that stuff out. Yeah, this is ready. Did I DJ Hornet? But yeah, like I love how I think you and Janelle do this really well. With the minimal tension stuff, you find a way to like add variety, but it's still like minimal though. It's not like 15 sounds in there. It's just like it's layered. It's layered nicely with the textures and stuff. And I think it's spaced. The sounds are spaced in a way that makes it feel really good without doing too much. Because I think you could easily overproduce a light tension track like this if you without even trying for real. But yeah, good work. The pausing element provides just enough movement to toe the minimal line. Yep, I agree 100%. It's pretty much a trailer, which is dope. Minimum, but so interesting. It smacks tension, but sonically it's so smooth. Yeah. Horizontal development instead of vertical. There you go. Aaron nailed it with that description right there. Let's go. Did this one give you goosebumps, Jason? All right. Let's keep it moving. We have Aaron. Speaking of Aaron, what's going on, Hub? Here's my first music review post to make you all feel better about your tracks. This is the title track from a dramedy album I call Kissing Frogs, named such because I thought the gyro sounded a lot like a frog croaking and wanted to lean into that imagery. That's another good sound for dramedy. I think I said it right. Let's check it out. Shout out to Aaron, his first submission. I'm rocking with it. Love the call and response that's going on. Which also works well in dramedy. Call and response with the instruments. Yep. Yeah, that works, bro. Everyone's ready. Volume could probably come up a little bit, overall master volume. But I think I like the structure. It had variety. It had that main theme in there. Love this little call and response section. It was fun, playful, nice title. Yeah, good work, Aaron. I like that. Let's go. Yeah. My favorite song is the undersell and the track descriptions, then nailing it. I know, right? I see Santa sneaking through the house on this one. All the classic dramedy instrumentation is there. This could work as children's music or a sneaky album. This is perfect for placements, not overproduced. Yep. DJ Heat is rocking with it. What's up, DJ? You're a sick person. Love this. The dramedy track's killer. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Let's go. Thanks for sharing that with us. Continue to share with us, Aaron. We enjoyed that. And that'll definitely get placed. Yeah, we hear that on all types of shows. Gabriel de los Reyes. Getting better with my Spanish, man. That would be dope, dude. How many people actually remember what their first review was, though? First submission. Some of y'all have been submitting for like decades now. I was just about to say synthwave vibes. I will indeed. Yep. That would be fun. I got submitted in the 90s. Ah, man. Wow, really? Man, if y'all can remember the first submissions, run them back. If you don't know what it was, ask Michael. He has the archive. How far back does that go? Bum, bum. I would end on that note. I like this track. I like the vibe. This feels to me, it started off synth wavy, and then I kind of maintain that vibe, and then it feels what would I call this? More like, I don't know. What's an emotion we could tap into to categorize it? Anyways, I think it could work. Only thing I would like to hear is transitional elements from going to your different sections. So coming from the intro into the first verse, riser right there, some type of riser, swoosh, something, crash, swell, all of those sections. You're going from intro to verse to hook to second verse. Add some transitional sounds in there. I think that'll help a lot. Overall volume may be able to come up a little bit, but I like it. Publisher, the chance are going to depend on the publisher. Some of them they're cool with them. Some of them not. You can always create a stem without them. And then just ending that, probably changing that sting ending note. But yeah, I like it. Definitely usable. Add those transitional elements, and yeah, it's kind of like it's like a chill synth wave, mellow kind of vibe, chill vibe. I guess I would just say chill, I guess. It's not like super, it's not like it's not sad or anything, so I don't want to say like emotional synth wave, but you get the vibe. It's just chill, man. Just chill. I like it. I can see the main character walking off into the sunset at the end of the show. Nice. I had to put my headphones on, but it's dope. I remember the first track. Oh, let's go. First track review loading. My main feedback was, is it supposed to be that dissonant? It was. Okay. That sting ending sounds like blowing raspberry soup. Oh wait, no. We're I think I'm talking, that's another track. So yeah. All I remember is first submissions years ago weren't like these. Everybody sounds like a vet now. Man, yeah, we've heard some rough ones over the years. We've heard some rough ones. So yeah, for sure, it's great to see the growth. All right, let's keep it moving. The Michael and LW podcast, I would listen to it every single episode faithfully. Just for the banter and like the banter and the yeah, I think it would be hilarious. It can be like a spinoff. A spinoff podcast. Oh man. All right. All right, that's just a comment. Ken, we got Ken up next. He says, hello, everybody. I think that we have a good one for you today. Here's a collaboration by the very talented and capable Davey Dave and myself. Track description, this is an energetic, epic trap track that paints a heroic adventure in a dangerous cityscape with powerful percussion, resonating bass, electrifying synth, and dramatic strings. Please listen now to Tragedy to Triumph. Triumph. I remember chat name submissions from like 7 years ago. I remember my first submission a few years ago. Clint said, yeah, your mix needs work. So I went to school. Let's go. All right. Let's check it out. Love that intro. Definitely feel them triumphant vibes with these horns. Come on, key change. Oh, it's feeling triumphant now. I hear the contrast. I love his key changes. When note should we do you end? Dun. Do we go major with it? I think just a note at the end would just tighten it up. But this is dope. Love it. I love the tragedy, the triumph thing. You got different sections in here with like slightly different vibes. Yeah, it's dope. I think I like the marching drums in there. Nice melodies. Yeah. Cleo's watching 5 minutes. It's all good, man. You'll catch up. You'll catch up eventually. Let me see. I don't. Yeah, that's where it started, man. Flair's just coming in and just tearing the entire show to shreds with the trailers. So he's just like, you know what? Nobody wants to submit anything else. All right. Yeah, I think there's some headroom. Yeah, I think some of the sounds can come up a little bit as well. Yeah, it's dope. Triumphant. Yep. Yeah. Let's go horns. C sharp for the major or B flat for the minor. Yeah. Great collab, guys. This sounds good. It sounds great. Love that. Let's go. Frime. It's time to bring out the Frime rhymes for prime time Frime. What's up, Sync Hub family? Happy Friday, everyone. What's up, Clint? How's everybody doing this week? We're good. We're good. Brought this one up from the archives. It's already been placed with the publisher. It's a reggaeton type of beat that I made with pen tapping from my viral bro Linstrumental. Over 7 million followers. I'm blessed to have him as one of my friends. I met him a while back when Beat Club was created and before Will Smith started sharing his things and he got viral. Let's go. All right, let's check it out. Did I skip one? I don't think so. Did I? That was Kim. Oh, I did. Okay, we're going to go back up to David. I did skip one. My bad. Actually, I didn't start playing this one yet. Let's get back to David. Good morning, fam. I got to work 12-hour shift tonight, so will not be able to attend review. We'll catch up this week since I'm off. So this track is one of the 4 that I sent out for the Lil Kev show. Hope everyone has a great day and weekend. Let's go. Thanks for pointing that out, Rich. Appreciate that. Yep. Kim Durr. Good to see you. Get rid of grease and grime with Mr. Frime. Do the crime without the time. We gotta tighten up the grid on this one. Elements are there though. Chords and the melody is working well together. That last piano chord. That chord would have to be fixed on the piano. These are fine. That one. Got the breakdown. Crump and Kim. I love it. Okay. Got instrumentation. So I think like sonically and melodically, you were on the right track with in terms of the brief for like the 90s hip hop and the vibe, the piano, rhythmically and timing wise, this one was off. And then the chords, that last piano chord was off. Also, we can shorten this. It's 3:45. You can get the job done at like no more than like 2 minutes and just shorten these sections up. You tighten up your drums, get your drums closer to that grid. They don't have to be on grid. Again, like especially when we're talking like 90s hip hop, they don't have to be like perfectly on, but you want them close enough to where that rhythm is consistent throughout the track. So I would say that shortening the section, because I hear that you introduce another layer of instrumentation, it just happened like once we're already like 2 minutes into the track. So that could happen faster if we cut like this first verse in half or something like that. Get back to that hook. You got the breakdown in there, which I heard. So basically, like you kind of have the structure in there. It's just spread out twice as long as it needs to be. So that's it. But yeah, thanks, David. I heard some of the other submissions you submitted as well. You had some good stuff in there. So thanks, man. Yeah, we'll keep y'all posted, man, if they decide to use anything. Let's see. Okay. So then Prime. Let's get back to that one. I think I had it loaded up. Yeah, here we go. Listening chord off agree sound like Frank's not corrupting to this for a reason. Yeah. That would work well in that setting, actually. Like a Halloween movie or Frankenstein cartoon movie thing. I can hear the pin tap thing. Yep, context is everything, man. Context is everything. This is dope to like put this in production. It's such a unique way to have like percussion in the track. See how it ends. Nice bass. Yeah. Obviously that one's already signed. So it was ready. Yeah, good work. Nice collab on that. Shout out to Linstrumental. Or Linstrumental. That's super dope. All right. We got Michael DJ Humphrey. He says, hey, not sure if any library will use this West Coast style beat, but mainly due to my absence, I'm just trying to stay in practice with producing, mixing, and mastering stuff. This is mainly for the community to enjoy. Let's go. Man, I know for a fact somebody would use some West Coast instrumental like this. This feels good. Oh, I lost the pistachio. Kim, can you see walk to this? That will be the true test. If Kim can see walk to this. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'll bring that bass up with those other instruments too. The drum said, get out of the way. I got this. Yep. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I say turn the, like what Rich said, turn the other instruments up because your drums are up there in the mix. But, yeah, I mean, considering you knocked this joint out pretty quick, just get something in. I like it, man. I think it's ready. Quick little mix adjustment. It's good to go. And then if Kimberly can do her thing on the dance floor or on the street more appropriately, then it's good to go. Somebody assign that. The whole album of it, of course. They love the albums. I actually heard of it. I was actually talking to a publisher like a couple weeks ago. He was like, we love like the little, 5-7 track projects. Because it gets too long, it's just kind of overwhelming. It's like, So, yeah. All right, we got Janet. What's good, fam? Tonight, I share with you another sports track called Crowd. This one is not from my sport album Triumph, but it can be for a new sport album. Like, let's just make more. Like, why not? It's a motivational hip-hop orchestral with modern drums, bright leads, and nice movement. Great for confident moments in sports with an excited crowd of fans following the action. Excuse me. Hope you all enjoy. No doubt, DJ Heat. I rock with that. Let's go. Yes, we got another one on the way from Janie HB. Hey, that's the true test right there. Dang. Nice intro. She's back at it. We just gonna hear Janie on all the sports broadcasts. It's taking over. I'm loving these synths. I'm a synth addict. All right. Let's go. That's ready. I'm loving the movement of the synths in here. Definitely my favorite. But yeah, another dope album. I like the energy on this joint. Love the drums. Structure's on point. Mix is solid. The 808 is up there, but I'll probably leave it as is and see if the publisher says something. Because, you know, it's bass. We like bass. All right. Let's keep it moving. Y'all coming with the heat. But when don't y'all come with the heat? Felipe Morgado. I don't think I've ever said Felipe's last name. The middle one, Samoes. I don't think I've ever said that either. Hey, y'all. Hope you're doing well. Here's a track called Mildly Suspicious from my published, non-exclusive, Playful Dramedy album. Y'all have a great weekend. Let's see what Felipe about to drop on us today. It's been a dramedy week. Is that a tooth? Mallets are winning tonight. This is playful. Glasses. Thought so. Yeah. Ooh, it's a nice little piano you got going on. Heard the little pedal release. Come on, pedal release at the end of the sting. Yeah, I like it. I think it's ready. It is what you said it is. Playful dramedy. And it's published, so I understand. I understand why they published it. Speaking of Rugrats, the guy who wrote the music for Rugrats, Mark Mothersbaugh of Devo, supposedly got $1 million a year for the use of a Devo song as a theme for an MTV show. That is amazing. Yeah, a theme is still on the bucket list. I feel like it should be on like every sync producer's bucket list, like a theme show song. And then Masa Chips will be on whoever lands that first. All right, we got Janelle Costa. She hitting us with a dark minimal tension trap instrumental driven by Deep 808's crisp percussion and eerie textures. It's steady. Understated groove creates a sense of unease and quiet intensity, ideal for reality TV, crime content, and dialogue-driven scenes requiring subtle tension. Let's go. Is this the one? Wait. Make sure I'm playing the right one. I think I started playing the wrong one. Yep. Love those airy risers. Love how it's building. Yeah, somebody's gonna pick it up. This is a dope track, great dark tension track. Piano strings, the cinematic hits in there. So yeah, this is definitely gonna find a home eventually, 100%. Good work, Janelle. Let's go. Janelle, she can produce anything, Costa. Cleo is back. Give it up for Cleo. This is a tension tutorial. The female producers in this hub are not to be messed with. That's 100% facts. Like, try it if you want to. You will get humiliated musically. Because they don't play. They don't. All right. Cleo says, what's up, fam? It's been too long. Life has been up and down, but I'm here and so excited to hear all of y'all's music. This song is called Whiplash. It's a contemporary R&B track about life and the lessons we keep returning to. Looking for feedback on overall mix, lyrical content, and if it's pitch worthy. All right, let's check it out. It's been a while. Let's see what Cleo has cooked up now. Tone. He's cooked up tone.
Head tilt back with no sound. Life got me up and down. I'm wondering when I'll figure it out. I'm anxious and my chest feels heavy. Still I smile like constantly. Bottle it up, then blame it on whiskey. Look put together, barely holding on lately. Whiplash. Got me running right back. Whiplash. Come on, pulling me back.
Oh yeah, no, there's a few more in there. They don't submit every week, but there's a couple more hitters in there, I'm telling you.
Too afraid to walk through that door. Life spin me round and round. Head tilt back with no sound. Life got me up and down. Wondering when I'll figure it out. Right back. Whiplash. Come on, pulling me back. Whiplash. Got me running right back.
Ooh, bass. A little run in there.
Pulling me back.
Sir Cleo with another one. Woo! Yeah, we just need just a whole album. Need an album and a concert. Like, jeez. Good work, Cleo. Glad we get to hear your music yet again during a Sync Producer Live. Number 1, the Sonics again. So warm. The production. Let's go. Oh, we know. We know that thing is cooking up, man. All right. We got Terry Thompson. That I know, right? Like literally just randomly see Cleo on a show performing his song. That's interesting to I think Michael is like has come close basically where you're like in the scene, but then also your music is being used. So like you're getting paid twice, basically. You're getting synced and fee for acting. All right, so here's a piece called Foolerism. It includes horror-ish, sci-fi-ish elements and is meant to be unsettling, weird, and scary. Maybe a spaceship or cruise ship that's been invaded by something that's up to no good. I like the sound of this. Let's check it out. It's feeling like a movie. Something's off. It's true. And then they usually bring them here to Atlanta first. To Emory Hospital all the time. Nailing the chords for like he's hitting all the like horror chords. I love it. Goals. Ooh. I like that ending. Yeah. That reminded me of like one of those, that felt like a classic horror movie. Yeah, that had a nostalgic feel to it. Nostalgic horror. That's the category, nostalgic horror. Yeah, good work, Terrence. Yeah, you nailed that description to a T. What genres are best for sync, do you think, man? Big fan. Thank you, Forerunner. I appreciate that. Man, like we were talking about it earlier, like pretty much anything can be used if the scene requires it. Now, there are some things, some styles that like you see requests for often, right? The sports stuff. Sports is all year round. So obviously the high energy stuff, sports, rock, hip hop, a blend of that, country hip hop, rock hip, like all of this stuff just kind of blended and individual. That stuff gets used. The pop, upbeat pop stuff, theme wise, winning, being on top, heartbreak, love, being a boss, party, have a good time. It's a good day. All those themes. Yeah, you just turn on the TV show and just kind of listen to what you hear, take note of what you hear the most. Usually that's a good style of music to shoot for. Yeah, no doubt, man. Thanks for sharing that with us. All right, we got Rod with the minimalistic retro-inspired broadcast underscore featuring warm analog synth textures, soft electronic percussion, clean bass moving, and spacious atmospheric layering, designed with intentional sonic restraint for voiceover capability and dialogue clarity. The arrangement reflects the timeless sonic aesthetic used by modern weather channels, local television broadcasts, call waiting systems, and informational programming. All right, let's check it out. We got hold on. Let's see. Oh, that's the demo video. Oh, let's check out the video. Let's switch it up. It looked like it worked to me. Oh, that was too short. Hold on, let's see if we got the full track. That was a vibe. Gotta hear that. Hey, that worked though. So I can see that on the news channel for real. DAW doesn't matter. Absolutely. You may have to turn the volume down a little bit on the master, but it sounds dope. I know, right? Woo. Come on, Rod. That's hilarious. Rod is going absolutely insane on this track. That melody right there. Man, come on, bro. We're taking this back from the Weather Channel. They no longer qualify. This is crazy. Goodness. The synths. The synth bass. The synth wave. Yeah, no, this is fire. Just tweak the master volume because it sounds like it's peaking, some distortion, but that track is crazy. And then just let that end ring out a little bit more. Yeah, let that ring out naturally. And this is appropriate. This is appropriate for this. That's crazy. Nailed that. Dude, the whole album of that. Yes. Let's go back to the 80s. Cause the 80s was a vibe. I wasn't born until like the late 80s, but apparently y'all were getting down in the 80s. I need all of that. All right. Good stuff, Rob. Uh-oh. Computer freezing up. All right, we got Eaton. Says, hey, Sync fam. Got a quick vibe for y'all today. A hard kick-thumping beat with distinct heavy knocking snares, rims, and a synth to mesh it all together. Currently learning how to mix my vocals. Feedback is appreciated, as always. Excuse me. Peace. I feel like the melody is there, but it needs something in between. Some type of progression or something. Yeah, I feel like it's the start of an idea, but something's missing. I think it could use some, like a chord progression, some type of progression, whether that's with some synths or a pad or something, to fill it in, and maybe some type of some bass sound or something in there. But I would bring the volume of those sounds down, or your master volume, because that mix was kind of spicy. I had to turn the headphones down, which, you know, it looks like you're working on the mix, so I get it. But yeah, that's what I would say. I think the melody and the drums are there. You just gotta fill in the. I'm gonna start using random analogies. You got both slices of bread. You just gotta put something in the middle of the sandwich, and then we got a sandwich. That's gonna be my way to describe stuff moving forward. But yeah, I think you're on the right track. Just getting there. Thanks for dang it, I clicked out. Thanks for sharing that. The blaster, the effects, it kind of brought me to like the video game, thinking about video game stuff. Which it depends on the use. I think they could be distracting if it's for TV, but then if it's for video games, it could make sense. But then if it's for a video game that actually has blasters, they may want that not in there so that they can actually put their blasters in when the blasters are blasting. So that's, you know, going back to our conversation earlier about context. So, yeah. All right. Miguel, we'll save for last. Michael, we'll save for last. Or Michael Connor. Michael Henry. We're going to go ahead and play this Michael Henry joint. Shout out to Michael Henry, a new Sync Producer Hub member. Let's check it out. Some Bill Cosby John Madden of Sync Production. That's hilarious. John Madden.
I was losing hope, facing opposition that ain't care
Listen to
what
him.
I had to say.
Hilarious.
I guess I had to be alone to myself to see the real from the fake. And the crazy thing about it, I was loving enemies, even though the snakes. So much division going on, I could've helped, but people didn't wanna stay. Satan and his crew laughed at me, but I'm still dancing in the rain. While everybody on the bandwagon, I just know y'all, it's the way. They covered his name, they spit on his face, they treated him like he was waste. So I'd rather stay to myself if I'm gonna be glad to anyway. So you gotta keep going, you gotta try again. Keep going, you gotta try again. Keep going, you gotta try again. Keep going. Keep going, you gotta try again. Keep going.
Great
yeah,
theme.
you gonna win. Keep going, you gotta try again. Keep going. My daddy told me you gotta hear it from the horse's mouth first. Even though you hear the gossip, but them lies won't work. Son, you gotta stay focused, you can't listen to them critics. People bringing up your past and judging what they can't diminish. My light shining like a diamond now, even though I was down. No spirits didn't want to let me go, but I'm free now. Activated for a while, but I got.
This is one of those themes I was talking about earlier.
A lot of faith through persecution.
Keep going. It's a good theme.
I got favor on me like Joseph. I don't gotta brag or even be noticed. Life moves fast, but I'm still devoted. Still gotta watch people, different motives. Moving to the top, humbled at the bottom. Try to take my spot,
but it's still broad and not super specific.
The ones who made it from the bottom. So you gotta keep going, you gotta try again. Keep going, you gotta try again.
Miguel. Welcome, Miguel.
You gotta try again. Keep going.
Yep.
You gotta try again.
Let's see how it ends. Yeah, so sort of started to fade out at the end. But it kind of also had a sting ending. It was like, is there. So with this one, subject lyric wise, I think it's great. Works well for sync. Mix wise, I think it needs a little bit more work. The music was a little louder than the vocals, was kind of getting in the way of the lead vocals. And I would probably come down a little bit on the reverb of the vocals on the hook. But yeah, I think like subject wise, and if you're producing and writing, that's like a superpower as well. To have the ability to do both. Some pad kind of be help glue it together. Like the bass coming in the hook. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, man. Thanks for sharing, Michael. I definitely hear the potential in that one for sure. The phone process was not strong. This is my second laptop going because I had to go through. Oh, I got you. Yeah. But the fact that you got that done, listen, man, the fact that you got that done on BandLab on the phone and you got it to sound like that, like, cause that's not bad. Like a few tweaks, it can be there. But man, so many people use excuses. Like you could have used that as an excuse. Like the fact that you don't have a laptop, but you still figured out how to get it done. That's what this means. I make music, not excuses. You just proved that in real life. Good work, bro. Keep it up. B Ward, we already played you, bro, and it was crazy fire. Rich, we got Dr. Omega versus the Globits, or is it Globots from Planet Y? This is very specific. Let's read this. I wasn't intending to make this as science fiction-y as it turned out, but here it is. Cribbing the aura of Doctor Who and the X-Files and possibly some Muse, Tame Impala, and Billy Idol. How did he get in there? It's the theme from a sci-fi series that hasn't been made yet, but now that they have the theme, they can make it. That makes perfect sense. I get that. Go get them, Dr. Omega. Don't let those Globots take over my Claude Cowork configuration and make them stop eating up all the space on my drive. Link fixed. Oops. Let's check it out. Some Parliament level track naming. He just became part of my GarageBand iOS RAM. BandLab, that's dope. Yeah, crazy. So let's go. I hear the X-Files. It's like a video game. You know what? I rock with Dr. Omega. I think the mix just needs tweaking. Like turn the drums up. And at parts the drums sound like they kind of got off a little bit off timing, but yeah, no, it's sci-fi all day. And it also I could hear it like in a video game. Sounds like it would be a dope, fun retro video game to play. Honestly, you could probably have Claude Code turn this into a video game. No, not probably. You can have Claude Code turn this into a video game. You should absolutely do it, bro. Turning it into the Dr. Omega versus the Globobs video game. It can be some type of like, I don't know, whatever you want it to be. And then put this in there. And then we'll go play it. I promise you I will play it. That's hilarious. Rich just turned into a video game developer. And he did the music. All right. Well, yeah. That's what I would say. I think you nailed the vibe. Tweak the mix. And there you go. Something like Tempo Run. That sounds fun. Dude, me and my wife used to play Temple Run. Like we would go back and forth talking about our high scores. We had so much time on our hands back in those days. Like, what were we doing? Why do we have so much time to play Temple Run? Undisturbed. All right, let's man, we got a few of these MVP people in here, man. So we're gonna come back to Mark, aka Flares. We got Miguel and we have Michael. So we're gonna play Michael. In the Michael, we're gonna call him the MCP section. Michael's MCP. So how do I want to do this? Do I want to start the poll now? Or we'll start the poll now. We'll start it now. I know, right? But being a Claude user turns you into like several different things. Michael visits periodically. All right, let's get this poll popping, and we're gonna get through these MVPs and listen to what they've been cooking up. Not yet. We're not at the palm trees yet. We got one from Miguel though. We got one from Miguel. Oh, did you switch up the submission? I seen yours at the bottom. I'll refresh. Well, here, I'll tell you what. Let's refresh for good measure in case someone else submitted at the bottom and I did not see it. Because that could happen. That has happened. Okay. We're still current. Oh, I see. He did kind of change it. He edited it. Okay. Okay. We got options. He gave us options. This will be fun. Don't get confused about the rules for palm trees. Out of curiosity, what do you think the rule for palm trees is, Rich? From your perspective. All right. Because I've noticed this. A couple weeks in a row. You prematurely dropping palm trees. Nobody else does it. I just see Rich drop a bunch of palm trees way in advance. And I'm like, does he know that we're about to play Miguel's music? It's so funny. All the tracks to be reviewed have been played and the poll begins. No, okay, so palm trees, we designated the palm tree for Miguel. We designated the palm tree for Miguel because a lot of his submissions were like just very, very tropical. They just had a tropical vibe to them. So we just gave him the palm tree. So before we play Miguel, we dropped palm trees. Before we play flares, we dropped the flames. And then if November James is ever in the stream, we'll drop ice because November. And then, or it was like either, I think it was because November we did ice and it was the opposite of flares. So, that happened. And now we got Michael in there and we dropped, what did we decide for Michael? Strings? I think we dropped strings for Michael before we play Michael's track. So those are the emoji rules. And then before, we drop the flames, obviously, before we get started. Michael is strings. There we go. Okay. All right, y'all. Start dropping some names for this poll. A lot of great music was shared yet again. Yep, there you go. Davey Dave already secured a spot with that Christmas medley. That thing was absolutely insane. So we got Davey. Rod did come with another one. Jason. That VIP club, man, it's going crazy. Davey. We got Davey up there. And Lamar will get the here for that time he couldn't find the fire emoji. Oh yeah. Yep. What was Lamar I think he was dropping like fiery hearts or something like that. Or just something. He was dropping something. But he found it. Yeah, the fire heart. B Ward, Janelle, Jason. I seen Rod a couple times. Let's throw Rod up there. That 80s vibe was crazy. B Ward, Nate. Frime. It's another one. Ken, that was a good one. Demo. Frime. It's another Frime. Frimey. I've seen Jason a few times. Just throw Jason up there. And Frime, let's throw okay. I'll throw Frime up there. I seen him listed a couple times. All right. You're gonna start the poll. And we're gonna kick it off with Michael. Drop the strings emoji in the chat if y'all ready. I am unmuting my system audio. All right. So as soon as I see those string emojis, we're going to drop Michael's track, check it out. And then we're going to hit Miguel, and then we're going to end the night with flares. And this should be a good time. All right. Boom. We got Mike O'Connor getting ready to fly home for some family celebrations, but still working behind the scenes despite a crazy past couple of weeks. Here's another track from Harmonique entitled Unlimited, a summer upbeat pop R&B anthem featuring rich vocals and harmonies. Makes sense. I've edited and formatted this one for sync as I can see it on any reality TV show with love or temptation in the title. Looking forward to this week's SPH Live. Let's go. Unlimited.
I'm ready, you're ready, we ready for unlimited vibes. Turn your speakers up right now. It's time to get your groove on. Don't know where, I don't know how, but you need to get a move on. Take a step outside tonight. You know that it's been too long. The energy is feeling right, so I'm calling on the universe to give me something more. 'Cause life is too sacred and short not to free your mind and just let go. 'Cause we be outside now. Hit me with the sunlight.
Another good theme, lyrical thing.
I'll see you in the moonlight. See you in the moonlight. I'm ready for unlimited vibes. Hit me with the sunlight. Hit me with the sunlight. I'm ready for unlimited vibes. I'll see you in the moonlight. See you in the moonlight.
I know y'all hear those strings.
I'm ready for unlimited vibes. I don't think we have a choice.
I forgot to drop the disclaimer. Know which emojis to drop at the right time, or you will be
Raise a glass to you and I. You already know how we set the scene. Pull the curtains aside. 'Cause this is only the beginning. Get you something more. 'Cause life is too sacred and short not to free.
I love that harp.
'Cause we be outside now. Hit me with the sunlight. Hit me with the sunlight. La 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 la. I'm ready for unlimited vibes.
Classic line.
See you in the moonlight. See you in the moonlight. See you in the moonlight. I'm ready for unlimited vibes. Sunlight, moonlight.
Unlimited harmonies. It sounds like a transition to a scene. Yeah, this was nice, dude. I think the music with the mastering, I would like to hear a little bit more of the instrumentation. Bringing some of those up a little bit or bringing the vocals down a little bit. But yeah, like I think like in terms of just the vocal production and all that stuff, it sounds great. Love the lyrics, the theme. I think that'll work well for TV for sure. And yeah, nice way to end it. I dig the restructuring for the TV vibes that you got going on. So yeah, let's go. Michael with another one. They the fam over there, they getting busy. All right, we got Miguel. Let's drop them palm trees. Let's drop the palm trees. This is it, Rich. This is the time. This is the time to unleash all of your palm trees. Let's go. Miguel says, this is a track that is signed exclusively on the library. I don't believe I've shared it before for review. Oh, man. Here we go. Palm trees in the building. We're ready for a Miguel track. And we are not muted. We have been on a roll tonight. Let's go. Double Cross Instrumental by Miguel Sandre. Makes sense. Then submit it as is. Better to take the chance than not. Good stuff, man. Boom. I can see why they signed it. Leave these cookies on. Shout out to the album cover. That's fly. Well executed. Oh, yeah, man. We are in here. We have 17 more tracks to go. No, I'm playing. We're about to play the last one. We up late tonight. I guess we had a lot of submissions. It didn't seem like a lot, but hey, I guess so. Those horns do sound good. Nice, punchy. All right. Yep. Catchy rhythm. Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna get tons of placements. A serum preset. Wow. Yeah, that sounds good. All right. Let's toss them fire emojis up. We got flares up next. 3 hours later. Flares. Okay, so while y'all throwing the fire emojis, Flares gave us options tonight. Option 1. Why His notes popping up. Get out of here. Option 1 is cinematic epic, or do you want horror much? So y'all type it in the chat. Do y'all want to choose the cinematic epic door, or do you want to go down horror hallway for this last Flares submission? The choice is yours. Choose wisely, or you will get those goosebumps that Jason was talking about earlier in the stream. Choose your own adventure. Both are going to flip out chairs. This is highly likely. Take what's in the box. It's Flares. Door 1 is door 2. Why is this true though? We've been down this road before, and we know no matter which door you go through, something is going to happen. Davey says both. I mean, why not? It's already midnight Eastern time. Let's just do both. I'm down for that. Let's go. Drop some. Oh, wait. Drop some fire emojis in the chat, and then we'll play. Oh, wait. I think y'all already dropped them. All right. Here's door 1. Door 1 is a pathway to door 2, which takes you to door 1. It's a loop. There we go. I like that one. These strings are crazy. Crazy. So this is hilarious because like the type of questions that come up when we're trying to figure out like why this production sounds the way it sounds is hilarious to me. Like, for several years it was just like, okay, is Flares AI? Like, is he human? Is he like real for real? And now Keith is trying to figure out what month he was born in. Maybe that could be the answer to like what we're hearing. And we're just trying to figure this out. We're trying to figure it out. So we're asking all the questions we can. Because we're just looking for answers. So that's hilarious. But yeah, super dope. I think it's ready. Davey Dave says why? And this is exactly why is the question. Writer's block. Yeah, you don't you don't want to be on the other side of Flair's writer's block, okay? If he says he's dealing with writer's block, move out of the way, give him space, because what comes next is crazy. Frime got the honorary Michael Connor last place ranking. Oh, the voting still yeah, the voting's still going. Let's see. Where's the poll? Oh, wow. There we go. Man, LW with another one. That's hilarious. The honorary Michael Connor last place. Oh man. Well, I think Davey won. That. Man. Good work, Dave. That's hilarious. All right, let's go down door number 2. See what this is. Goodness. Sort of regretting this decision, but we're here now. This is why we had to move him last in the show, Davey. And that's how it ends. That has no reverb after the sound in the background that has reverb. Yes. That, whatever that is, it's crazy. And this is the thing. I was just going to talk about this. If you ever ask Flares what sound libraries he uses, just don't, because he's just going to be like, Flares. I use Flares. Oh, man, it's crazy. DJ Horn for the MVPs. Alien Tech Mix. He literally goes to space. He goes to space to mix and master his music. It's not even done. It's not even finished here on Earth. Wild. All right. Yeah. Shout out to Flares. The creepiest silence I've ever heard. All right, man. Shout out to everybody who submitted music. Shout out to Davey Dave. This was great. Tomorrow night, tune in to Jason Dowdy Music's channel. He's going to be chopping it up with Seth Hood for the Sync Producer Spotlight, which is going to be a dope conversation. So tap in with Jason for that tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to learn how to get your music placed in TV and film, join Sync Producer Hub. Link is in the description, pinned to the chat. And Follow me on Instagram and follow the post. Find the post with me wearing the wrestling belt so you can learn how to submit to produce for write for the Shades of Sync brief for the theme song. We're going to we're paying $1,000 sync fee for that. And your music is going to be used throughout the conference so that decision makers will also be able to listen to it. We'll use it in content, all of that stuff. And it's going to be a fire experience. So go to my Instagram page and get the details on that at Clint Music. And that's it, man. Y'all have a good weekend. This was great. Great to be back. Let's do it again next week. All right, y'all. Catch you on the next one. Peace.